Want to block you.
Hello, folks. This is Living Room Live, episode 5. And this is Dave Moskowitz, who I've known for years. I met him in Arizona, where he was producing New Stock. KTAR, was it?
That's right. You have a great memory.
Well, I did some stuff with KTAR, too, you know.
You did?
Mark Moorhead show.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Mark Moorhead's still out there. I don't know if he's doing radio anymore, but I did his show. And then there was another one, Bill Strauss's show, but that was on a different...
Yeah, Bill Strauss. Yeah, okay, KFYI?
No, that was the other... KFYI was the other major...
Yeah.
You were on the number one.
I was on both stations, and then I went to KFYI. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. You were a producer, pretty much, right?
Right. Over the years, and KTAR was primarily a producer. Then I went to just different circumstances. After 6.5 years at KTAR, went over to KFYI.
Right.
And got the opportunity to weekend anchor and be a reporter and. Also, assignment desk editor. So it was a little more expansion. Yeah, correct. And that really created the monster in me to be able to kick Sean Hannity's ass and be a talk show host.
Right on. Somebody's got to do it.
Right, might as well be me. I'll be Bill Maher Slayer, Rachel Maddow, and then coming after you, Sean Hannity.
And that's both sides. You don't care so long if they have opinions that are stronger than the news itself. You just want you want them out.
Exactly. So I'm moderate with conservative leanings.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Correct. And how about you? Where do you, if you don't mind me asking, where do you fall on the spectrum of politics?
When Nixon resigned, I kind of got out of it. I pretty much gave up. I mean, we had a peanut farmer, an actor.
Yeah, right.
We had a saxophone playing.
Yeah, but a reality show host now, but saxophone player.
Yeah, we have a reality show. I mean, it's just it seems like, Nixon was really the last true. I mean, maybe not. And
Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. George Bush.
Bill Clinton was great. He had
Obama.
He was a sax. Obama. Yeah, I mean, I dug Obama, but it's just like I dig them as people.
You're right.
But as far as getting, I don't know. I try to stay out of it pretty much, and not think about it, so that I can focus on what I really love, which are the arts.
Right. Guitar.
But but I'll tell you this. It's like today, it's almost toxic. I mean, I don't even mention his name. It's like Voldemort. Because when you do, it just brings up a can of worms. Everybody gets angry, or some people get really happy, and it's like Trump supporter. I said it.
They don't want you tuning out.
I said it.
Mention the words.
I said it. No, I didn't mean to say it.
Yeah.
Voldemort's his supporters are really happy usually, and I like being around happy people, and so I don't have any problem with that,
Right, sure.
But the haters are so angry that it can, sometimes there are a lot of people in my family who hate Trump more than they like me.
Wow, that's pretty intense.
I know they don't.
It's harder on
because
Thanksgiving time.
I won't listen to him. If I don't listen to him rant for an hour or an hour about how terrible he is, if I tell them just to be quiet, they get all offended.
It should be Trump-free conversation, like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you should just be. It's pretty much free. Free yourself from that.
I had to do it with a roommate I had. I said, because I walk in and he said, "Can you imagine what Trump did?" Like, dude, I'm not going to convince you otherwise, and you're not going to convince me otherwise. So let's be Trump-free.
Right.
What does that mean? Somebody said, "What does that mean, Trump-free?" It means don't mention his fucking name once at all in the goddamn conversation. Yeah. It should piss me off and don't piss the guy off, okay?
Right. Okay, I'm with you on that.
So anyway, sorry I brought it up. No, I just want to know where you stand.
No, I know.
Politically.
I think we both are sort of the same, but I think we come at it from different angles.
Yeah, by the way, ironically, I'm more progressive. Like, you would think I'm the biggest liberal based on people I hang with. I pitched MTV VH1 a transgender romance show.
Right.
We're pitching other people a show.
Okay.
One of my partners is transgender, so you would think I'm the biggest liberal ever. I just played a gay guy in a movie. I'm straight. I'm just saying, usually it's, a friend of mine goes, "Oh my God, this new movie Rocket Man about Elton John."
Right.
Starting out.
I'm gonna see that.
You see, it's coming.
I haven't seen it any movies for like 2 years. I'm excited.
Oh, you got to see it.
I'm excited about seeing it.
Oh, you haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody, by the way?
No, I didn't see that.
You got to see. You'll love it. Even if you're not a Queen fan. I wasn't the biggest Queen fan either, but you're going to love it, okay?
Okay.
Especially the last 10 minutes of the movie. I'm not giving it away by saying it's a recreation of Live Aid.
That was great. I saw Live Aid.
Live Aid, 1985.
Yeah, they stole the show.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They recreated the whole thing.
Wow.
But what was I getting at about the Trump thing? And
being liberal and hanging out with like Elton John's coming out.
Oh yeah, so Elton John. So a friend of mine, actually my roommate now, he goes, "Oh, they're just promoting the gay agenda. I'm not Hollywood promoting the gay agenda. I'm not going to see that." I go, "Dude, it was." that was Bohemian Rhapsody. It was a great film. You got to kind of look aside. They didn't force the gay stuff on you, with the Bohemian Rhapsody. It was just the fact, okay, he's bisexual, but they didn't dwell on that. It was about the relationship, him and Queen members. And
being gay is actually, as far as, we have this overpopulation problem. I don't know if you heard about it.
No,
but we have like 8 billion people on the planet right now. And if you like sex a whole lot, be gay, man. Because, you don't have to worry about procreating,
That's true.
And filling this planet up with more...
Good point.
With more people, I think that's one good reason to be gay. I'm just too frightened to try it. I have a
You're
friend.
Married, right?
Friend, I was, I was married, not anymore. But I love women, but they've been a pain in my ass. Too, so.
Mine too. I love you, and we love you, but and I'm sure you guys say the same thing. About
I'm sure that women say the same thing about guys, and I'm sure there are plenty that would say the same thing about me. But it's. Yeah, no, I don't know what to say about that.
All right, we'll learn another time. So anyway, it's interesting.
There's a lot of blues songs written about women. Okay, so
that's true, and heartbreak too. And the blues—that's what the blues is about, right?
Right.
It's more for us women than no. I'm just kidding.
Well, women sing the blues too, though.
Right.
They have,
they got the blues.
Billie Holiday and.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
true. Good point. So. I just think it was really interesting. This we mentioned about how we met, which is this is in Phoenix. I moved to Phoenix from Vegas. I'm from New York, Brooklyn, and it was 1998, around that time.
Yeah,
and I saw you perform at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. I believe it's in the Biltmore area.
The Coffee Plantation. Yeah.
Coffee Plantation. Excuse me. That's right.
No, I remember
see this
that
guy.
place.
He's playing. I'm like, this guy is so versatile. It's amazing. All the different. And you could just. That's why I admire. You're playing so much.
Thank you so much.
Seriously,
David.
dude.
I really appreciate
your vocals. Like, wow, this guy could do, God, I'm just going blank. James
Taylor.
I mean, all the folk, but also pop folk. It's just terrific. It's just versatile. Anyway, so I saw him perform. I go, this is cool. And then I think you let somebody sit in. And then I think the next I talked to you, and you said, why don't you sit in the next time or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's how I met David.
He brought a blue guitar. Remember that?
Yeah.
He had a blue guitar. Yeah, I remember that guitar. Yeah. And you sat and jammed, and I didn't know that that you did. I didn't know you were in the media. I didn't know you were just a guy with a blue guitar. But we had a good time. We had a good time though.
Yeah,
I thought we did.
Totally, it was so much fun. I just moved to Phoenix, and I didn't know very many people. Now I know a lot. A lot of maybe half the city in Phoenix, and I love it. That's my adopted hometown. Is Phoenix? Even from
I love Phoenix too.
You did, yeah. You did too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I graduated high school from there.
What high school, by the way?
Central High.
Oh yeah.
Right there on Central.
So Central Avenue
near Camelback.
Camelback and Indian School Road, right?
We couldn't Camelback and Bethany, really.
Oh, okay.
The other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since I've been to Phoenix.
No, I know. I haven't been there in a while, but I mean, since I grew up, I kind of grew up there. I mean, I went to 2 years of high school there, or a year and a half, and then I just started playing in clubs there and stuff, and hair salons, and I played it.
You played hair salons?
One of the earliest gigs I had there was at City Slickers Hair Design. And this guy hired me. This guy he was nuts. He wanted to be a hairdresser to the stars really badly.
Yeah.
And he had a little tiny place in Glendale. I mean, a really small place with 4 chairs in it.
Oh, wow.
And they all had those things that put over their head. So when I was playing in there, they had those things over their head. They couldn't hear me anyway. But, I mean, and he had me play American Pie over and over again. Okay. But it was just like, it was City Slickers Hair Design, and he owned a hearse with a surfboard on top of it. And he drove that around the desert, and I thought that was so cool. So, that was one of the things that drew me in. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll work for you, man.
That's pretty cool. He has the balls to do that.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite movies is Harold and Maude. I don't know if you ever
it's an older movie, sure.
Yeah, he had the Jaguar hearse, that Jaguar that was converted into a hearse, and then I don't want to ruin it for you. But it kind of goes. Yeah, never mind. Watch the movie.
Spoiler alert! It's been 20 years.
Yeah. He drives it off a cliff, okay? Yeah. It's just great. It's beautiful.
It's cool. Yeah, it's very classic movie.
Cat Stevens does all the music in it.
Cool.
I'm a big fan of Cat Stevens.
Yeah.
Well, we were jamming. That's how we started. That's how we met.
Yeah.
So we thought maybe we could jam a tune or something. Do you have anything you want to play?
Let's do some blues.
Just any blues at all? Or?
Yeah, anything you want. I'll just follow you, whatever chord.
Okay. All right.
What key you want to start?
Let's do a blues.
You got it. What key you want to start?
Let's do it in A.
Sure.
Do it slow blues or a fast blues or?
Slow is cool.
Okay, here's a slow blues. This is called the shotgun blues.
Love it.
And I'll even lower my hat for this, so I look more like a blues guy.
That's cool. I need a hat. So make believe I have a hat.
I got a little fedora in the other.
Invisible hat. Right? Does it have lyrics to it? Does it have lyrics to it?
Yeah.
Keep falling, it's falling down on me like rain. Yeah, the blues keep falling, falling down on me like rain. I'm taking pills and drinking whiskey to try to ease up on the pain. It's hard to gamble when you lose every bet. It's hard to save money when you're 20 years in debt. Those blues keep falling down on me like rain. I gotta take me a shotgun and disconnect my brain.
Take one?
Yeah, sure.
Made some mistakes. I had some bad breaks. Now my mind, it don't work no more. It just aches. The blues keep falling down on me like rain. My life, it's like water twirling on down the drain. Shotgun blues.
Love it. Sing good, Dave.
Oh, thanks, man. The Jew blues.
That's right. Love it. That's what it's all about. The Jew blues. Love it. Well, you got blues too.
Yeah,
Side,
sure.
Side bagels and cream cheese and
yeah. I got no locks. That should be a song, right? We could do that. Should we try it?
I got no luck. Yeah, we should make up a song, right?
All right, we'll try
whatever
it.
You want. Doesn't have to be blues.
Well, no, it would be a blues if it. We'll do it a little bit like a.
Yeah, whatever you want. Key D.
I got bagels, I got no locks. I got cream cheese, I got no socks. I got pants, I got no shirt. Everywhere I go, they want me to work. I'm just trying to keep my mind doing nothing all the time. I got the no locks but bagel blues. I got a no locks but a
So you've been doing a lot of auditioning, and you've been doing a lot. You did America's Got Talent.
Right.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, thanks. I want to mention some connection with David here, but it's just a second about that. So yeah, I auditioned for America's Got Talent in February, and it was cool. It was in Pasadena. I didn't meet Simon. No, I didn't. It was just 4,000 LA people, or 4,000 people showed up. They're all from all over the country, really. They're in LA, different cities for the season 14 AGT, America's Got Talent, called AGT.
Yeah.
So I was lucky. I had what's called a fast pass. I just waited an hour to audition because I had submitted through casting notice, and the casting producer, there's like 20 of them, kind of telling you the secrets of America's Got Talent now, because I don't think I signed an NDA, so I could tell you about it. Anyway,
they'll come after you. But
I think the only thing I can't talk about is what happened in the audition room. Well, I'm going to tell you anyway, okay? How's that? So just stick around, listen to this podcast. All right, so I auditioned. This is back in February. I had a friend of mine who helped me out. I have a costume, okay? Yes, I have a costume, and it's called Pied Piper. It took me 13 years to make, and he saw it.
I've seen it, yeah.
The irony
you can't recognize him in the costume.
Oh, yeah, I'll show you a photo, too, in my phone. David, check this out. We just talked about how I met this guy back in 1998, and what's the name of the coffee shop in Phoenix?
Coffee Plantation.
Coffee Plantation in the Biltmore area of Phoenix, if you know, about 24th and Camelback, if you're familiar with Phoenix. Okay, so Coffee Plantation, which is no longer there, but there's another. I think there's another restaurant. What do you call it? Tender Greens or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Andrew Wilder, the heavy set guy from Tucson, that was his restaurant. Anyway.
Okay.
So bottom line is this. So David, I did my first performance. This is about 2 years ago now, at this open mic.
The Cork.
Yeah, it's called Cork or Corky's. It's in Sherman Oaks off of Van Nuys Boulevard.
Adam Sears runs that.
Adam Sears is phenomenal. The guy's like the front line, his eyes and ears on the talent in this town, LA. I'm shocked nobody's tapping into that, no agents. Adam is just an amazing person.
Adam is a really good open mic host, and he's excellent, and I really like the guy a lot. I don't know if he'll watch this, but if he does, hey Adam.
Hey, Adam, too. You're an amazing person.
Shout out to you, man.
And the guy's got amazing. We're not here to talk about Adam. We could talk about Adam for a whole hour.
Yeah, I guess so.
But he's got great people skills too, and he's always so positive, right?
Yeah, no, he's really positive, and he genuinely enjoys what he's doing. He's not just there because he's not there because he hasn't made it anywhere else yet. He actually likes being there. And that comes across.
Yeah. So I do right. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent. We had to talk about Adam for a second. We have to, and his girlfriend Diane Stroud, amazing people, great couple. I think he celebrated his birthday. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was over. I think it's Thursday or it was last Thursday.
Yeah, because he celebrates for the whole month. This is how cool the guy is. Do you celebrate your birthday for a whole month? I don't. Do you? I celebrate.
No. I just keep having them every year. It's the thing. Every year I keep. It's like it seems like a year ago I had one, and then I'm like, well, what's so special about this one? Anyway, go ahead.
It's just another year you get older, and it sucks.
I think it happens to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. As
far as I know.
Yeah. So I do this open mic in the costume. Tell Adam ahead of time I'm going to do it. And so, who shows up? And I hadn't seen this guy in years. You keep him. I know in Facebook we keep in touch. He plays at Joe's Grotto. Is that where you're?
No, I play at the Dresden here.
Dresden, right?
Yeah, Joe's Grotto. Yeah. I hosted the open mic at Joe's Grotto in Phoenix. And that's still there at Joe's Grotto. Hey Joe, all right?
Yeah. Keep up the good work with all the
Grotto. His name's really Joe Grotto.
It really is?
Yeah, Joe Grotto, his club's called Joe's Grotto.
Oh, that's cool. That's in Phoenix. Okay,
that way you can remember it.
That's cool. I thought there's a place here in Studio City that you perform in.
No, I play at the Dresden
it's in Los Feliz.
Los Feliz,
yes,
right?
It's cool.
Every Sunday night at 9:00. Come on down.
Yeah, it's great. He does like all this litany of song list is amazing. Really. All right, so I do the open mic, right? Keep in mind, like, this is a big deal for me. I had somebody videotape it. It's like a music video in costume for the first fucking time. Because I was doing was it Gong Show audition, right?
Right.
I knew I had something when I got in the costume. Keep in mind, like, when I get in costume, I'm like Deadpool. I'm like a superhero. I am the superhero version of myself. Like, people say that's a spirit animal of themselves.
Right.
Like this is like, it's like, I don't know what superhero character you associate with.
Right. My favorite TV show right now, as far as superheroes go, is The Flash, but I don't think I'm The Flash by any means, because I play slower than most people.
No, but that's...
I play slower than almost anybody. In fact, I can play slower. I challenge anybody to play slower than I can.
No, you do a great
I can
job.
play so slow. People say, well, playing fast is like all flashy and everything, but it's harder to play slow because you have to keep time, you know.
Oh yeah, like, well, what and
people don't realize that it's actually harder playing slow. But you know, it's like, and I claim to be the slowest, so
no wrong with that. You go like,
so there you go. Get back
to the okay.
You see the head swelling over the hat.
No, but it's so cool. He's got so much feel. Eric Clapton, they call him slow hand, right?
Right.
So it's something to Eddie Van Halen, of course, slow faster. It's a different deal.
He was an acrobat. Guitar playing. He was like, I'm not an acrobat, but he was. Some people are.
But you have your own unique style. You know, I'm not trying to compare you to Eddie Van Halen. You know, but it's slow.
I know. I get
There's nothing wrong, in my opinion.
I'm a folk musician.
But yeah, but you're good
I'm a folk. It's folked up.
It's for folked up.
I'm a folked up musician.
I'm stealing that one. I'm sure I'm folked up.
I'll show you later. Yeah.
I'm going to buy one from this guy. All right, it's great. I'm going to be his first customer. All right, so I do this open mic, and the first, and I don't know anybody there, right? I thought, okay, this is great. When you don't know anybody, that's when your fears go away. You go, fuck it. I'm going to do whatever. I don't give a shit. No, balls out. At the end, he comes up to me, and I put my mask off. I'm sweaty as fuck, in this costume. And it was David. He goes, that was out of this world. It was the biggest compliment coming from this guy. Because that's what I wanted, to people. I'll show you the costume. You can see what I'm talking about. And ultimately, I'm getting a band together in these costumes, and I want to play the Super Bowl. That's my goal.
Oh, wow.
A lot of bands, they just want to focus on going on the road, opening up.
Right.
But I want to focus on Super Bowl. What do I mean by that? Super Bowl is like halftime show. It's about 12 to 13 minutes. High octane, fast pace. I mean, there's some ballads. Look, we had Prince do it. Great job.
He was one of the best.
Probably one of the best, right? Yeah. Prince, Michael Jackson, some other. I thought Madonna did a good job. People were Lady Gaga, Katy Perry to some degree. Okay,
I'm still on Prince. Didn't Tom Petty do it too? I think.
Yeah, Tom Petty did a great job.
Yeah, he did a good job.
He did the one in 2008. It was in Phoenix, as a matter of fact, where the Arizona Cardinals play. My team, by the way.
Right.
I'm not a LA Rams fan. I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan still. All right, so I play that, get out of him, and then he comes over, and I actually tell him, hey, hang on a second. Oh, I was just about to get ready to perform.
Right.
Oh, David, oh my God, I want to talk to you, but hang on. I just got to get ready because I was waiting 2 hours to get on the, you put, Adam has you on the list, right? And he does it fair. He does.
It's first come, first serve for the most part. It's a complex system, and you have to go there at the Cork on Tuesday nights, 8:30. Go down there and figure it out because it is sort of complex.
Yeah, I guess he has an app where it kind of juggles.
Yeah, he moves things around. It's sort of a lottery, first come, first serve, first, and he changes it up every once.
But it makes it fair, and that's cool, So I waited 2 hours. I'm like, okay, it's my time. I'm like, oh shoot, I want to talk to this guy. I don't want to blow. I can't blow him up. I'm like, hang on. We're going to talk after this performance.
Yeah.
And he said it was out of this world after. That's exactly what I want. Now, over the course of time, I've gotten better at the costume. To me, it's about mastery performing arts.
Right.
In this costume.
Yeah. No, you're a character. You're not even yourself, and you're. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So my whole gig is I kept running the planet to save rock and roll on Earth because you guys haven't had a good, decent CD since 1987's Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. Am I right? Rock and roll that's another topic itself. That rock and roll, it's not
rock
dead.
And roll is not. Yeah, no, it's. I've given up. I mean, I'm not playing rock and roll. I'm playing rag and roll. Rag and roll, which is like ragtime. It's like.
Let me see some. That's great. Love it.
The rag and roll part.
That's a rag.
Something like it's like ragtime with a little rock in it. So
that's it. Love it.
Rag and roll. I play as much folked up music as I can these days. Folk music.
I love it. I love it.
You're folked. And let's get folked. Why not?
I totally do.
I think we should all get folked. There's not enough time to. And with what's going on today, if you're not folked up by now, you'll never be folked.
You're right. You need to get folked.
So I'm trying to bring folk back. I've been using the name Folkmaster Flush, and Folkmaster Flush, and the.
That's great.
The.
It's very.
I guess not the fury. It'd be more like the melancholy.
Yeah.
Imaginary melancholy people. voices in my head. But yeah.
Oh, by the way, sorry, I go on it's my fault. I go on tangents. I'm right brain. My brain is like way this side, and my left brain sucks. But back to the AGT. So audition, didn't get chosen as a contestant, but I got interviewed afterwards for like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And the director, after the audition.
In costume?
Yeah, in costume, dude.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, so, dude, I was not ripping on Simon, but they paired me up with this heavyset British woman who sang like opera, in a British accent. And I was just saying how America's great, not talking about Trump. I'm just saying how you guys drive on the other side of the street, other side of the car, which kind of sucks.
Right.
The toilet goes around the other way. You guys, your power system, they have what's called the PAL. I don't know if you get technical shit, but phase alternating line. When we have just a decent power operating system here in America, your food tastes bland. Anyway, I was just getting into that stuff. And then they asked me, what would I do with $1 million if I won AGT? This is before I was knocked out of contention. I said, well, I would buy Simon T-shirts. And she goes, oh, he's got T-shirts. I go, no. All he has is black and white T-shirts. I want to get him a variety, okay? So I would buy him personally. Simon's T-shirts. Actually, I like Simon. He's just straight up. There's no bullshit about him.
Yeah, he's all right. No, I like America's Got Talent. I'm embarrassed about it really because it's like one of the only shows that where talent is actually exposed, and there's a lot of incredible talent on that show. I mean, I've teared up watching that show many times. Yeah, because I'm just there was a girl, a 14 or 15-year-old girl who did like a Janis Joplin. Mm-hmm. She did she didn't do Janis Joplin, but she did it was a different song. But she was like the incarnation of Janis Joplin. I mean, come back,
Whoa.
Yeah. And
I think I heard this.
Yeah, she was so good, and I wish I knew her name off the top of my head, but I'm not a genius. Wow. I have to look this shit up, and we're not doing that here because it's kind of live, living room live.
And you can hear the fire engine.
Even though, you can hear the people, in trouble, and the danger of the city. Yeah, the danger of the city is apparent here on Living Room because this is a real living room in a real city. And that was a real siren. No effects have been used. We're not even plugged in. I mean, look. See
That's
that?
True.
There's nothing plugged.
Unplugged.
We're totally unplugged. I mean, if you look at MTV Unplugged, they're plugged. I mean, they may be playing an acoustic, but they're plugged.
Yeah, it's true.
We are just. This is like coffee house city here.
And we're playing Martin guitars. How cool is that?
Well, you're playing a Martin. I'm playing a Reuter.
Oh, Reuter. Hey,
Reuter is from Phoenix.
Is that right, Reuter? Really?
Yeah, he's a custom guitar builder from Phoenix, Arizona. He used to work at the Roberto Venn School of Luthering. He was a teacher. Yeah. He taught there, and he was really, I think, the best luthier in Phoenix. I mean, he was.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'm going to find out if I make the show. That is a contestant, but in the interview, the director...
Right, the interview. Do you think you're going to air that?
We'll see. Breer's her name is a blonde lady. Really lovely, 20-something woman. She was sitting on the side. She's kind of feeding us stuff like, hey, talk. What would you do with $1 million? And she asked, well, we also created a song, too. I created it and had this British woman sing with me. It's called America's Got Talent.
Oh, cool.
Just something, it's on the cuff, like kind of what we were doing here.
Yeah, with the bagel song.
With the bagel song, the Locks.
No Locks Blues.
No Locks Blues, what I love, and she needs to record it and put it on.
Well, yeah, maybe we'll work on this seriously at some point.
It'll do really well.
It's pretty funny. It can be pretty funny, Yeah. Someone stole my dreidel. I got the No Locks Blues.
That's great. If you're Jewish, you'll get the humor. Or the goys don't get it, but it's okay.
My menorah won't work. I got no fire.
That's great. This is working in Brooklyn and Crown Heights in New York as well. This song. A lot of Jewish population in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Okay. Anyway, so we'll see if I'm going to be at the promo. And people that were around us, they go, oh my God, that was comedy gold. They thought I had an act with this British woman, right? And seriously, I was just riffing on her. She was riffing on me. She goes, you got an orange president. Orange president. I go, well, you guys got Brexit. So, I'm thinking, like,
right.
You,
we all have our problems.
Sure. So I've done other gigs too. I just played I don't know if you want to hear it, I don't want to bore you, but I'm a straight guy, right? But, the key to acting and anything in life for you or anybody else is, in my opinion, is to get outside your comfort zone. I read on Facebook, somebody posted a meme like years ago, life begins when you get outside your comfort zone. Do you believe that?
I think there's some truth to that. Yeah, I mean, part of living is the experience, is the thrill of. I've always been like that, though. I mean, I've done some as a kid, you know, I mean, I snuck into the San Francisco Zoo at midnight with a buddy of mine.
Well, that's a story. That's a song right there.
That was a great night.
Wow.
Yeah, we were daring each other to go in the exhibits, you know, to be with the animals.
Dude, you're lucky you didn't die and get hit.
No, we didn't. There were no tigers or nothing. Yeah, they were all inside, you know. They don't let them out.
Yeah,
I mean, we're talking about zebras and giraffes.
You got in,
but but zebras and giraffes are kind of weird too. At midnight in the middle in a zoo, an empty zoo. I mean, it was so exciting and so thrilling. I'm not saying everybody should go to the zoo.
Don't try this.
And don't break into zoos at night. But I mean, if you're gonna do it, don't mess with anything. Okay, don't steal anything. Just enjoy.
You're off the hook for any lawsuits now. So
just enjoy yourself. You know, I mean, don't enjoy yourself at the expense of the zoo. Okay, so those of you who have to sneak into a zoo at midnight, don't mess with it. Leave it alone. Be peaceful. Do it. Don't distract anything, and then leave. It's exciting enough just to do that. You don't have to fuck with things to have a good time.
I agree, totally. That's great. Great way to. Thank God you came out with safely. You hear stories now. People.
Well, I didn't go on the hippo exhibit or anything. I know better than that.
Or take a selfie with a bear, and they wonder why they died.
Yeah, a bear. You know, no, I'm not going to mess with the bears or anything. Yeah. We didn't do anything dangerous. It wasn't like we were like trying to outrun a cheetah or anything. I mean, you know, we just, you know, they're docile animals like, you know, elk and giraffes.
Look, can I just add one thing? If I'm going to break in anywhere overnight, you know where it's going to be? Disneyland.
Really?
Yeah, if you can. I mean, kind of cool. Unless you
it would be kind of. No, I'm down with that. I love abandoned amusement parks. In fact, I've gone on Google many times and just searched for, you know, closed down amusement parks, and it was cool. With the trees growing through the rides and stuff. I mean, it's a very strange. Someday, I'm going to share some pics with people. Yeah. If you're not a Facebook friend of mine, you should be, because I post some cool shit up there.
He does, and some cool songs and good music too. By the way, you know what you do is on Google you can check out Disneyland. It's so cool to see Disney. You know, what you got to do is look at the, what do you call it, the aerial shot? You got to click on the aerial. It's really cool to see all the rides, the Disney rides,
right,
above shot. It's so cool how big it is. You know,
I know it's an amazing place. I haven't been there in almost 30 years, but
anyway.
But I'm not saying it. I mean, it was fun. I still have fond memories of it.
Yeah. So the whole point is getting outside your comfort zone. I thought that's why I believe you just got to keep pushing yourself. So what else? I was in 2 Chainz. I've been doing a lot of music videos. I don't know if I told you, see some of the
I did see the video. Yeah, you were in it was God, what was it? I just saw it yesterday.
Was it 2 Chainz, the rapper 2 Chainz?
Yeah, I think so.
It's featured Lil Wayne, if you're into rap, and E40. I thought E40 was the shit. I met him, I mean, like in a good way. He's really talented. And so I met E40, and this one scene I didn't meet Lil Wayne or 2 Chainz. They just had us in a
What's the name of the song?
It's called $2 Bill. So I played a guy named Bill.
Yeah, and you're in the outfit,
Bill the janitor is like a blue collar. I look like a mechanic, you know,
right? A mechanic or a warden or something.
They call him Bill the janitor, right? More like, you're right, like a ward. So I had Bill and I also had $2 bills. And looking pissed off. They wanted me to look bored. That's fine. It was 6 a.m. when I shot that, so I didn't give a fuck. I just went loose, you know.
Yeah, no, you looked down, man. You looked like you were pissed. Yeah,
and my eyes probably bloodshot.
You looked like you were, a disgruntled rapper.
That's great. Because if you look at IMDb, you'll see my photos there, like predominantly. I look really pissed and angry, but it's okay. You want the emotion.
Yeah, he does. He looks really pissed.
Nice. Yeah, that's okay. At least hopefully it'll draw people to.
Well, you were at 6 a.m. I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah, dude. And look, that was the whole gig of the thing. They said if you want this, you know, anybody who auditions needs to know it's going to be 12 midnight. It's overnight. I go, that's fine, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't know it was till 9 in the morning. I got off 9 in the morning, which is fine. It is what it is. I got paid well. I had a great time. And then I was in Justin Timberlake music video. That was shot during the day, by the way. That was a couple years ago, 2016. Featured dancer in that.
I don't think I saw that one.
You did that too. So I've been kind of, and I did Dev Mo. She's a rapper, like the female Eminem. I consider her female Eminem. I was featured her as a sugar daddy as well.
Okay. And she's like a WW.
Yeah, WW.
Upside down Eminem.
That's kind of what it was, and you know.
I don't know. That was a long shot. That was really from.
It's better than the gay, you know.
I try to come at from something that nobody else would say, but maybe there's a reason no one else.
Upside down Eminem's pretty good.
Eminem's great.
Yeah.
He's so pissed. I mean, he's not acting. I mean, that guy is really angry. And for a good reason. Great. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on in the world that would piss almost anybody off.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it was his own life, shit happens.
Yeah.
So, 2 music videos. I did a Russian a lovely lady, Russian Armenian lady's music video playing a cook. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did see that, and I was I didn't. I was having trouble paying attention to it because I don't speak. It's in Russian, right?
Yeah, it's real hardcore.
It is in Russian.
Armenian Russian, if you can imagine.
I didn't understand it, so I was kind of, my mind was kind of wandering. Instead of focusing on what she was saying, it wandered off because I didn't have a clue. So.
But the visuals, just the music.
It was really nice to shot. It was.
Yeah. Good director, Alana, terrific. Had me in it, which I'm honored to be in, even though it's what I call a smaller video. Because Justin Timberlake's music video has almost 1 billion hits.
Wow.
And 2 Chainz at 13 million, which makes you wonder, how come people in LA don't recognize me? That's what shocks me. Walk around, I thought, for sure they recognize me.
Yeah, well, I think you and I follow the same thing, is that, we're both celebrities, we're just not very good at it. Because if we were really good at being celebrities, who we were.
Yeah, we had TMZ.
You would already know. We wouldn't have to be talking to you about
this. Correct. Doing it.
But we just suck at being celebrities. So we are celebrities. We're just sucky at it.
And we're not ready for retail. So there you go.
And
that's why
we're not ready for retail.
Right? Is that the whole crux?
Yeah, that's my new slogan, my new motto. Because I've been told that all my life. And I think
really. What are they? What is? Tell me what your idea of the reference. What does that mean to you?
Well, I'm just, it's like, what is retail out there? I'm not ready for it. People go for perfection, and I have gone for perfection in the past, but I no longer go for perfection. Yeah. I go for content over perfection. I believe that get the point across is more important than getting every note right.
That's right.
And being able to present what you want to say and saying it well is more important than having every single T and I, dotted and everything. And maybe I spell something wrong. Well, so long as you know what I'm trying to say, you get it. Yeah. Right. I mean, I am perfectly flawed.
But I'm a perfectionist. Some of you are out there, I'm sure.
I'm just not good at that either. I am too, but I just, I'm just.
But nowadays, what sells, or like Cardi B, it's all about authenticity, being real. And you know what? I just learned about recording. You guys record music. You go to the studio, record.
I used to do that, yeah.
Right. So
sure.
Years of that. Something that I just met with this guy Eric at his studio in North Hollywood, just about a block north of the Viper Room. Oh, somebody certainly didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, my roommate.
Hey, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Just don't mind us. We're just taping a living room show. So back to Eric, the recording guy. I meet with this because I want to get back in the studio. And one of the things he reminded me of. This is interesting, and I saw a video too about it recently. Is music is so now it sounds the same because everything's locked into this grid. You do Pro Tools,
right?
The beats locked into the grid, so it's all robotic.
I mean, a lot of these people don't even know how to play an instrument; they just use a computer. I can do that too. I mean, I've done a couple of songs that way, just
no, I don't want to
see if I could.
You're talented. You got skills, and
Well, other people. That's what's selling, though. So you want to stay up with what the market dictates.
Well, so here, I want to go counter that, and this is what I mean.
Okay.
So. And this guy Eric had a great point because we're talking about. I would always sequence the drums or have a live drummer in his own home and filter and send me the tracks. And I put it in. I never have to even meet the drummer, right? So the key is to not have it so. It's my authenticity and having mistakes and they're being real. Well, if I want to stand out, I don't want to have it locked in the grid. Every thing so evenly locked in. I want to have a live sound, even if my guitar. I'm all about being in time. That's important to me.
Yeah.
So to make it sound real and authentic is to have a live drummer, that live sound with the imperfections, because it stands out. It's something raw about it. If you see a live concert, you know what I mean?
Sure. No.
And you hear about one of my favorite bands is Rush, and what disappointed me that after the second live album, All the World's a Stage, they kind of went back in the studio. Kiss does this too. They go back in the studio even though it's a live album,
right?
And fix stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
I'm like, damn, come on, it's a live album. Did Peter Frampton do that?
Yeah, I think he did. But I mean, not to the extent that they do it today, I don't think. But yeah, I mean.
So my point is, I'm going to have live drum. I'm not going to have my songs locked in. Even if it's a little off, you always hear about when you're in the studio, it's behind the beat or a little bit ahead.
Right.
That's okay. I want that to stand out. Right?
No, I'm with you on that.
Yeah. And one of my clients, I teach my day job, we all have day jobs to pay our bills while we want to do what we want to do, is I teach public speaking and accent reduction, public speaking coaching. So one of my clients, an Asian lady, is an engineer for rappers like J. Cole, some big rappers.
Yeah.
She's worked with Cardi B as well.
Oh, wow.
In Hollywood. And I showed her my music, and she goes, "Oh, it's a little behind the beat here." If she never said, "Oh, how good it was," or "Is it got hooks here?" Like the stuff I'd want to know. Like if I played something, you'd say, "Yeah, it's catchy, but you need to put this verse here, this, or you like this song better."
Right.
It was all about, it wasn't on time or something, too ahead of the beat or behind. And then I thought, man, this is actually the wrong way to go. It all sounds the same. I'm talking about if you look at the rap now. You know what I mean? That has versus the songs back in the 80s,
right,
70s.
Right.
You think Led Zeppelin was in time and perfect? Jimmy Page, am I right?
No, they played off each other. They compensated. They do what I do all the time. Is they compensate for their mistakes, and sometimes that makes for better music than you would ever have if you never made the mistake in the first place.
Right.
And when you're trying to compensate, it's like doing a pratfall. But really falling, it's like when you make a mistake, you're really falling. But then you have to get up like in a miraculous way. You bring it back, and that is what's exciting about. That's what makes music exciting. I think are the mistakes, are the way people get out of them. I'm always doing that. I'm always trying. Sometimes I don't get out of it, and I just have to like smash my guitar, which I've never done that. And you guys right here did more for bringing the world together than. Just about anybody.
Give Peace a Chance.
Just about anybody.
Give Peace a Chance. Yeah.
And then later on, John Lennon wrote Imagine, which I know a lot of people think that's like socialist hogwash, but it was a nice. It might have been dreaming, but it was a good dream.
And then Yoko fucked everything up and broke up the Beatles, right? It's all Yoko's fault.
Well, it's all Yoko's fault, right? Sure. Why not?
She fucked it up.
Right, because she made John Lennon want her. I don't know. Yeah, blame it on Yoko.
That bitch, it's all her fault.
Blame it on Yoko, don't blame it on me. a little Elvis Costello.
Is that he wrote a song about
no,
that?
No, Elvis Costello wrote a song called Blame It on Kane, don't blame it on me.
That's funny.
Blame it on Yoko. I was going through my head when you said that. I don't know. Anyway, folks, we had a good time today doing this. You want anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm all good. We could do another session another time.
Okay, yeah. I mean, why burn out? I think this has been a good time. Dave Moskowitz, my good friend, and I want to thank you for turning me on to, when I was in Vegas, you turned me on to a booking agent. Oh. And although I did go down there and I did present myself and I made a package and everything, and they never used me for anything, but I got into the door thanks to you.
Oh, so. I forgot about. Thank you for mentioning. Was that Basco Agency?
Yeah, it was.
Basco
Agency.
Jackie Basco.
You might have missed me, but it's all right. You still have time. There's still time.
She's a great woman. I did PR.
I'd love to go back and do something with her. So we'll see.
She's the biggest agent in the state of Nevada. But anyway, maybe another.
And I'm the biggest folk singer. I'm the fat man of folk. I don't know if you know that, but
folk you.
300 pounds of folk. That's right. Coming at you.
I love it. Folk you was that line?
We're all folked up.
Folked up. I love it.
Or folk you, or get folked.
So we got David's picture with the hat.
Focus all.
Most fun. Thank you for having me. It's an honor, and this is a blast, dude. So,
we'll do it again, man.
Totally, absolutely.
All right.